Hi Capricorn, welcome to your October 2025 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. With that said, remember they are general readings. Use your own discernment. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit under the weather at the minute, so this might be shorter than usual, and I apologise for that, but wanted to make sure that I got something out for you at least, all right? Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to pop these to the side. For your key to the month, you have too many. All right. You have the Star card. The Star card has been very quiet this month. Okay, so good, right? This means that you are through the worst of the challenges. The Star card brings you a really wonderful energy because it suggests that you are moving towards your future with hope and certainty. And it also suggests that you have already come through and past all of the big challenges and you're now overcoming them. Remember with the Star card as well, it's a card of hope for the future, and a reminder that good things are on their way, especially when you have the Ten of Cups as your actions and options. So your actions and options is about what you do or where your focus is at this moment in time. Ten of Cups is blessings, ultimate blessings from the universe. It's the Ten of Cups also represents the home, so this could be reasons for hope, reasons for good news, etc., that are coming into your life at this moment in time. I love this for you because it puts you in a really strong position emotionally and internally, but it also suggests that the road is rising up to meet you, as the saying goes. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, this basically says that whatever you're trying to do, there is support, there is help. If you are willing to look outside of yourself, if you're willing to ask for help, if you're willing to go for the opportunities that really feel like they're going to help you get ahead or advance in some way, shape or form, then forward movement and momentum is available to you. This is kind of saying, like, if you take how you feel and you ask for help and support with the resources that you already have, everything that you have or everything that you do is going to be amplified in some way. Excuse me. For your communications and conversations, you have the King of Pentacles. This is first of all, the quality of conversation that you're having over the course of this month is grounded, steady and stable. This is you having real conversations with real people about real solid results, about things that are going to unfold. This is, for lack of a better term, a promotion card. This is a card that brings good money, good resources, good results. So for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, you are cementing your space or your place, and also solidifying your learning into something that is going to pay you back in dividends and, you know, in tons of different ways. Now, when it comes to when it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is a card of promotions. This is a card of advancement. There's good news here around the career, especially when it comes to hard work and focus that you've already put in. And this is conversations with superiors potentially about how you progress from where you are at this moment in time. Either which way, if you are employed by somebody else, this bodes very, very well for you. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, you are about to have a rush of clients or a rush of money or finance come in, which is really nice. It puts you in a position of power as well, because it's going to see you working with or alongside people that you would consider more established or well established in some way, shape or form. The other thing that I want to mention to you as well, because you've got the Star card here, it suggests that all of the hard work and focus and all of the challenges that you've had with your business, now you're going to start to see a break in the case, or a break in the storm, as they say. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, this will see you dedicating yourself. Whatever you're about to sign up for, whatever you're about to do, it looks like you are going to spend a period of deep focus. Anything from 3 months right up to and including 3 years. I think a lot of you are about to dedicate yourself to some form of study. Whether you have to or not is a different story, but I think a lot of you are going to dedicate yourself to some kind of study that really sort of moves your life forward in some way, because it helps you tap into that feeling of being useful, whether that's in your own life or somebody else's. For your love and relations, you have the Judgment card. This is kind of like a final call, right? The Judgment card, whenever this card shows up, it's kind of like a message to say, adapt or die, right? It changes or it doesn't survive, or do it differently. This is a card that represents being at a crossroads. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, something about the relationship may reach a boiling point this month. There's no getting around that, I'm sorry to say. It's Judgment after all, right? Another way that you can see this card as well is it's a blast from the past. Don't be surprised if you hear from somebody via text message, phone call, email. Maybe they reach out to you if you've got your maybe you get the socials, you get a friend request from an ex or whatever. For some of you, this might be welcome. The cards are supportive. For some of you, it might be a real shock, and you might think to yourself, like, why the fuck would you get in touch? Like, what do we have to say to each other? Another way that you could see this as well, for those of you that are single, this could be that you meet or you connect with somebody, certainly to start with online, that completely blows your mind, because there's a real powerful similarity and symmetry. You might find as well that this person has a completely off the cuff or different way of looking at things that really sees you kind of saying like, wow, you know what, you are living a life that I didn't even consider possible. Or maybe it shakes you out of the complacency that you've been experiencing in your own life. For your money and materials, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a Capricornian card, and it is a card of collaboration. So this is you looking at financial partnerships, connections, and interactions in some way, shape or form. I think this is going to be you looking at your joint finances and resources, for those of you that are partnered, and seeing what's possible, what isn't, what you're happy to move ahead with or not, as the case might be. Another way that this could show up, if you're single, let's say, this could be you looking at what monies are available to you in order for you to make some kind of big or longer term investment, whether this is in your studies or in your education, or even potentially in some kind of professional development. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you really want to watch out for your knees in particular. And the thing that's really coming through for a lot of you is the cartilage in your knees. This month, you want to be really extra careful of that stuff. You want to be making sure that you're feeding your body well enough to replenish those aspects of self. Finally, when it comes to your home and environment, well, the Three of Pentacles is works that need to be done on the home. You've got this with the Star card, so I would wager for some of you this might be the electrics. Maybe you're having the house rewired, maybe you're fixing certain electrical aspects of the home up, or maybe even just thinking about the future of what you want to do to the home. So this month you could be really making those plans. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. Remember, I offer astrology, tarot, numerology and energy work session. So whatever you need, you can find all of that in the link in the description box below. You've got the Gate 18 and Perfection for your Human Design Oracle deck message. And this card is basically a reminder to say perfection doesn't exist. And if you consistently look for or push for it, you usually end up exhausting yourself in some way, shape or form. What I have to say is, I actually think these cards are really nice. Like, this could actually be a very good month for you, providing you are willing to A, get out of your own way, and B, call it as you see it. These are two things that you're usually pretty good at, Capricorn, so it'll be interesting to see how it shapes up. With that said, let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.